The Wheel of Time returns for Season 3 on Prime Video, and fans are excited to watch how Rand's journey as the Dragon Reborn progresses. Season 3 gets off to a solid start, with a multitude of new characters and places. It can always be difficult to balance the stories of so many characters, which is why the Wheel of Time feels more disconnected from the books than ever. However, this does not reduce its ability to produce some of the most captivating fantasy television of its era. The Wheel of Time tells the story of Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn, a prophesied hero who must either save or destroy the world alongside the Dark One. Seasons 1 and 2 spent a lot of time preparing Rand to take on this mantle, and Season 3 takes no time building on what came before. While portions of the first 3 episodes feel a touch repetitive as all of the characters get to where they need to go, the rest of the show more than makes up for it with great action and intrigue. As huge as the world of Wheel of Time is, the beginning of Season 3 thrives on the intimate moments between characters. From Rand and Moiraine to Mat and Nynaeve, and even more politically heated tensions with Siwan and other White Tower members. These are the moments when the show feels at its best. Rand feels like he has matured so much during his time with Moiraine, as if he is gradually becoming a different and darker persona. Mat Cauthon, a character who was somewhat stagnant in Seasons 1 and 2, seems to spring off the page when he is around Rand, Perrin, or even Nynaeve. Season 3 seems to have taken chemistry and character interactions to a whole new level, boosting the entire series. Even the dragon's opponents feel more lively and complete. Unfortunately, a few characters continue to feel left out of these upgrades. Egwene is one of the characters that has endured the most when Season 3 begins. Madeline Madden's performance is good, although her character's motivations are weak. She is scarred by her encounter with the Shan-Chan in Season 2, but the story has so far refused to allow her to grow over it. This also applies to her connections with the other characters. Her relationship with the Aes Sedai has altered almost 180 degrees. She is cruel and vindictive for unknown reasons, almost as perplexing as why she is still in a relationship with Rand. This relationship holds back both Egwene and Rand. It feels almost childish after what they've been through at Falme. Seeing the characters attempt to engage in a sexual connection is awkward and uncomfortable, either because the actors lack chemistry or because the characters simply do. If the characters could overcome this relationship and form better bonds with others, both would be able to improve significantly. Season 3 appears to have a theme of expansion. Even in the first 3 episodes, the plot seems wider and more developed than in prior seasons. Fresh individuals like Azalea and Morghese introduce fresh components to the White Tower, resulting in a lot of political intrigue. Shohreh Aghdashloo, who plays Aleida in particular, stands out. She seamlessly blends in with the Aes Sedai, giving the impression that she is the ultimate master of the White Tower's complex machinations. Her presence on screen is commanding, and she dominates every scene she appears in. The Aiel are also given a much larger part, and Aviendha, Bane, and Chiad all feel like much more full characters with characteristics beyond just a mysterious warrior. There are innumerable other groups and locales in the world, including the Aiel, Perrin, Loial, Mat, and Nynaeve, the White Tower, the Two Rivers, the Aiel Waste, and Tanchico. Each locale adds to the world's authenticity, making it feel more lived in and vibrant. The White Tower stands out as a site that has always existed in the Wheel of Time, but Season 3 is the first to make it feel like a place worth visiting and watching what happens. The evolution of the Black Ajah and the mystery surrounding them in the premiere contribute to the war. One aspect that appears to be failing this season is the outfits. There is no uniformity, and the clothes vary greatly. While Rand, Mat, Aleida, and Nynaeve all appear to have excellent outfits that are appropriate for their characters and the world in which they live, others appear off-putting and weird. Queen Morghese looks straight out of Alice in Wonderland, whilst Moiraine, who has always had beautiful outfits, is more prepared for a day of gardening than a regal Aes Sedai. Even Perrin's attire in the first episode feels out of place, like a current hipster transported through time. It's impossible to discuss the Wheel of Time without mentioning how it works as an adaptation. This has been one of the most disputed features of the series since its debut. The early seasons made significant adjustments to the source material, but it still felt like it was attempting to follow the course outlined by Robert Jordan in his books. Season 3 began with some significant adjustments to both the bigger story and even simple character motivations and placement in the story. While Wheel of Time has some things that are right on for the books, it's hard not to notice that the show is sliding farther and further away from being a solid adaptation, even if it continues to develop as an overall series. The beginning to Wheel of Time Season 3 is one of the series' best yet. A strong first few minutes helped to set the tone for the remaining 3 episodes, which charted the course for each character this season. The environment feels broader, the characters feel more fleshed out, and the action fans have seen thus far has been engaging and spectacular. Even as the series battles to find its identity as an adaptation, Wheel of Time continues to offer intriguing television that fans eagerly await. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.